Hi friends, it's the middle of the night and I just got woken up by a huge clap of thunder. I don't know if any of you found it tough to sleep in the middle of the storms going on, but as I got up and wasn't able to fall back asleep right away, it made me just think about some of our storms of life and the way that storms of all kinds can leave our souls kind of uneasy. Both those that are physical outside with lightning and claps of thunder and heavy rain, but also just those times of life that feel like a storm, where one thing after another just keeps raining down. And as I was thinking about, okay, how am I going to get back to sleep in the middle of this storm, I thought of Psalm 4. It's a psalm of David, and it begins where David is calling on God. He says, "Answer me when I call to you, my righteous God. Give me relief from my distress. Have mercy on me and hear my prayer." And it made me think that sometimes in the middle of the night, if I can't sleep, the worries seem really loud. I don't know if any of you experience that as well, but there's sometimes something about the dark, something about that middle of the night where the minutes just tick on forever, and somehow our brains can spin a tiny thing out into a huge calamity. Sometimes those situations are worth worrying about, but other times, even something small can seem so much bigger. Shadows are longer and bigger and more threatening in the night. There's a reason why some of our beautiful psalms in the scriptures, they talk about waiting for the Lord as the watchman waits for the dawn, because these middle of the night hours can get long. I say, with the storm going on, it made me think of one of the hymns that sometimes comes to mind in times like that. It's in our Methodist hymnal. It's called "Stand By Me." And it goes, "When the storms of life are raging, stand by me. When the storms of life are raging, stand by me. When the world has tossed me like a ship upon the sea, thou who rulest wind and water, stand by me." And sometimes I think of that in the middle of these times that can be filled with worry. And I come back as I try to get back to sleep, which I'm going to do here in a couple minutes. The rain hasn't stopped quite yet, but it's a little quieter. I don't think we're done for the night yet, though. I think there are still a couple more rounds of storms to come through. And so if they wake me up, which they might, I'm going to cling to the end of Psalm 4. We talked a few weeks ago about breath prayers, a prayer that we can breathe in and out. And this part of Psalm 4 is a little bit like that. "In peace I will lie down and sleep." And that might be one breath in and out. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, keep me safe. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you, O Lord, keep me safe. And so my prayer for you today, friends, is that whenever something in life is a little bit stormy, whether it's an actual storm keeping you up in the middle of the night, whether it is an emotional storm or a physical storm beyond your control, that you would remember that you are not in it alone, and that peace comes from the one who stands by us in the storm. Be well, my friends, and may your soul know the peace of Christ in the middle of any storms that come your way.